What is going on? In this video, I'm going to teach you about what a CISD is, how to spot it, and how to use it. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, so what actually is a CISD? A CISD is obviously a confluence. Confluence used to find an entry or find the bias or whatever, right? I like to use a CISD on the lower time frames, and I never use them to I use them to enter on lower time frames in my model, and I also like to use them to dictate my bias. Say, for example, it's an hourly one or a 2 hour. It's just a good way of seeing where price wants to go. Okay, so what actually is it? A CISD is a series of down close candles. So I'll mark all these out. So the series of these down close candles is the very bottom of a series of down close candles or up close candles. So for bearish, series of down close candles, and you mark out the bottom of, not the bottom of the wick, like a breaker structure, the bottom of this body here, right there. You mark that out, and that's your CISD. That's a bearish example. And if you were to use it for the CISD to be valid, a bearish candle has to close below that line. So for example, if it comes here and doesn't close below, right, it's not actually valid until the candle physically closes below. So if I was to use this as an entry, my stop loss would have to be there. My thing would be there because that's where the candle closed. That's the CISD. I'm not going to go into depth on what you're going to target or whatnot, but that's a bearish example, right? Let me find your bullish example. Okay, they're pretty easy to spot. Let me just find a good one. Price action is pretty booty. All right, perfect. Right here. Okay, so right here we have a series of down close candles, right? I mean up close candles. It's the top of the up close candles. So right here, that's your CISD. So a breaker structure is much different. A breaker structure is actually if you watch my previous video, it's the bottom of the final low of the trend, and you would mark out here. That's your breaker structure. We're not doing that. CISD is a series of those down close candles. So here we go here. So you mark out the top of the wick. I mean the bottom, the very top of the body. You wait for the confirmation that this candle to fully close above, which it did. So your entry point would be there. I'm not going to go into depth whether you're going to target or not. That's how you spot a bullish one. It's the top of a series of candles. If that makes sense to you. Let's go through another example. Go through one more bearish, one more bullish. So for bearish, I actually think I explained it a little bit wrong before, but it's a series. It's the bottom of the series of up close candles. So if you look here, all these up close candles, right? The CISD would be right there at the body of that candle. Bang, pretty simple. For a bullish example, let me find the perfect example. I don't know if I just use that one or not. I can't tell, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, no, it does matter. Okay. So as we see here, a series of down close candles. Right. The very top of the series of down close candles is right here. You mark out the body, top of the body of the candle, right there. Mark it out, right? Wait for your closure above it for the entry point, whatever. That's for the CISD to be valid. Not going to go into depth, but obviously you can see it plays out. Yeah, one more bullish example, just so you guys can understand this. It's very, very simple. Okay, bang, right here. Up close candles, right? Series of up close candles right here. So the series of them. The very bottom one of the series of up candles, you mark out the bottom of the candle. the body of the candle, not the wick, the body. Like that. Mark it out. There you go. You got your, wait for this candle to close below it, below the line. Once it's closed, there you go. Look at that. Good trade. Simple, simple. Cool, cool. That is CISD for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoyed this video. Check out my TikTok, my Insta. I'll leave in the description. And yeah, stay tuned for a new video. I'll be posting a trade recap tonight if I trade and my daily buys. So stay tuned. Peace.